Coming to you live from Victor Park in Harlingen, Texas, as we get this one off and going. Hits Caleb Flores, Dorian Hernandez on the first play.
And it looks like the Rio Hondo is going to start off real fast in this match, as it's already looks to be a first down or close to the first down. Quick passes are going to be the big key mark here for Rio Hondo if they want to win this game.
And Rio Hondo on the defensive end right now. Feria launches this one. Caleb Flores couldn't reel in the one-handed catch.
I tell you what, on 7-on-7, they love to play their slanting go routes, their sluggos, their pump fakes. It's terrific to see those plays because for a safety on defense, that challenges you. You have to keep an eye out on not only the quarterback, but also on who's open or going deep. Both players are just terrific. Offense and defense, the pump fakes are the best advantages for an offense and defense.
As that one hits the floor, that will be a turnover on downs. Rio Hondo's defense off the field, and their offense will head onto the field.
Rio Hondo, La Feria was playing a very conservative type of offense, as it was a quick pass that led them to a second and short. They wanted to take advantage and go deep to see if they can get a first and goal early on. And when that didn't work out, they had to go for quick passes to the first down, but looks like Rio Hondo was ready for that.
And indeed they were. La Feria, or usually all teams want to go for the short play on third and short, but that didn't work out there. Rio Hondo set to go on the offensive end. Dropping back to pass. We'll check on the number in a second. Pass complete to Humberto Barrera. A short gain there. Forgot to start our timer on our part.
Well, the good news is that probably felt about 2 minutes, so we should be on the safe margin.
Yeah, we'll be good. Second down play for the Bobcats. Looking right, fires a pass, hits the ground, incomplete. Pass intended for Arredondo. Brings up third down and a long way to go. You need to get past the cones. There's 3 downs per cone. Once you get past the third one, it's first and goal to go. And you get 4 downs for that.
That's correct. And from our view right here, it looks like they need possibly 11 yards for the first down.
Across the middle, incomplete, and 3 and outs to start for both sides. The Lions back on the offensive end. We'll take a quick break here on RealSportsLive.com.
For fishing needs, locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
The Lions back on offense. A second down play. Hernandez looking, fires a pass to Dario Sanchez. Ball's incomplete. The Lions and the Bobcats, as a matter of fact, both advancing to College Station for the State 7-on-7 tournament next weekend. It'll be a fun match tonight as both teams get to kind of have a little renewal of their rivalry as they did this past season. Rio Hondo coming off the close victory. Here's a floating pass and overthrown again to Sanchez. Be a turnover downs just like that. Rio Hondo back on the offense.
2 things. First thing, this is not how we've seen the last 2 games go on for 7-on-7. The last 2 games, the last 2 drives have been touchdowns. In this case, however, it's the exact opposite, with the Lions getting 2 turnover on downs and then the Bobcats having a turnover on downs on their first drive. I wonder who's going to score first.
And indeed, we'll find out soon. This one's close to a 4-second call. Pass is complete, and it will. Thought I heard a double whistle. They'll move it up. It'll be second down coming up. A lot of explosive plays we had earlier on in the day.
And I tell you what, one of the most explosive plays from the games we've watched was in San Benito with Jeremiah Corbin, who had 10 catches and 3 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. Terrific player.
And you know what? He's only a freshman. He's only going to be a freshman.
Now that's unbelievable right there. San Benito's going to have a good passing offense in the years to come.
Especially with Corbin. With Rio Hondo and La Feria, they'll be seeing each other right before district play starts. This one, another close to a 4-second call. Wide open catch there. And that'll count. That might have That was close to a 4-second call, but the referees will allow the catch.
And that was a post route, a really good one. The pump fake down the middle to fake the safety and allowing their receiver to get open.
Quarterback looking middle, now toward our way. Slant route, Ethan Reyna gets in the end zone. Bobcats score first.
The most difficult part about defending the slant route is when you're the corner and your body is behind the receiver, you have to be very quick and when you're passing, when you're stopping the pass.
Ortega looking back at the end zone towards Bird, hits his hat, falls incomplete. So Real Hondo will go score and not be able to convert on the conversion.
And I think Bird was hurt on that play, but he looks to be shaking it off.
And he will indeed. He's standing there walking that one off. La Feria back with the ball. Hernandez and the Lions back on the offensive end. Hernandez snapped the ball too early for the ref, so they'll call that one dead. Dorian Hernandez, the District 16 4A Division I MVP in the last fall. He'll be a senior this coming year. He rolls out on this one. Headed toward the flats. Falls incomplete. Chris Diaz couldn't reel that one in.
Yeah, and Chris Diaz had the ball, but just slipped out of his fingers. That's what's important about having those gloves, is that they're helping you have a better grip on the ball. In this case, it didn't work out.
And indeed, on the next play, uses those gloves to his advantage, making the catch toward the sideline. Might have been the same play, and they get close to first down, the first down marker. It'll be a third and about 2 or 3 to go.
And I think that's his second catch for Chris. That was exactly the same play. I did get a little deja vu on that one.
Down the middle, Sanchez. First down, yeah. Across the new set of downs will be first down for the Lions. A little bit of a rhythm going on there. The short passing game working for them. Dorian Hernandez rolls out, looks middle. Tipped away, good hands there, and it falls incomplete. Throwing it across his body. Like I've mentioned before, coaches are really skeptical about when quarterbacks rolling out and throwing across their body. It's not something you want to do.
It's one of the biggest rules that a quarterback should never do, throwing across your body, because, yes, there could be a wide open receiver, but you don't have enough firepower when you're throwing it across your body, and you risk an interception if a defender can just rush all the way forward.
And indeed, it's a sad downside of that. Hernandez on a second down play, quarter end zone pass, incomplete. Caleb Flores couldn't reel that one. He's one of the taller defenders. I believe he's going to be a junior, and he's got some size on his advantage.
He does. The problem is that the ball was overthrown just a little bit. Had the receiver leaped just a few more inches off the ground, he could have had the catch.
Back to Flores he goes. Lions answer. The short game worked on this drive. 6 points on the board. Caleb Flores, like we said, a very important receiver that the Lions will have coming back for the fall, as they will go for the one-pointer, and in there to Aaron Trevino. Makes it a 7-6 game, and the Lions have the lead. Rio Hondo will get the ball after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
A new set of downs after the Bobcats went deep on a smash route to Jonah Ortega. Able to get some yards, and back to him he goes. Second down coming up for the Bobcats.
I tell you what, had the Bobcats waited just a second or earlier and looked to their left side, they would have seen Thomas Arredondo wide open on the slant route from the left side. Could have been not only a big amount of yardage, but possibly a leap into the end zone.
Bobcats looking forward to the fall with their explosive offense. In the summer, trying to get to the basics and get ready for the fall. That one is low at the feet of Ortega. This will be second down.
It was a quick pass for the Bobcats, and it would have been a good pass had he had just a couple of seconds to throw the ball with time, because he was under pressure by the 4-minute cutoff. That's the reason why the ball was thrown so fast and then let loose at just the wrong time.
Close to 4 seconds, Trevino loading up, and in the end zone, touchdown, Humberto Barrera. And the Bobcats answer here, and they go up, 12-7. And indeed, it's very tough if you're playing 7-on-7. There's no rush. It's kind of like elementary ball where they have the rusher, if they have any, counts for Mississippi or what have you. But in this case, in 7-on-7, there's no rushing. That's why quarterbacks only have 4 seconds. With Trevino here, Bobcats going for the 1-point conversion, looking, fires middle. Arredondo reels that one in. 13-7, the Lions. Can they answer? Got a little summer rivalry on hand here on Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Deep throw there. Oh, man, in the hands of Chris Diaz. Hernandez had pump faked. Had Diaz wide open.
The pump fake worked on this case. The problem was that the quarterback didn't have enough energy to release the ball the second time, and that's what resulted in the incomplete pass.
Slant route there by Caleb Flores gets him a first down, or close to first down, and it will be 3rd and short, about 3 yards to go. Feria trying to answer. They scored after the Rio Hondo answer, and they will get a first down off this. Another quick play from Flores.
And that was almost the exact same plays what we had before on the slant route, and that leads to a first down. As you commented before, Billy, that short passes are the key into this game. Most flag football teams do it.
I think that kid wants to commentate with us.
I think so, too. I wonder if he'll enjoy talking to the numerous and various numbers of fans we have on air.
Indeed, a lot of fans out here to watch some of their Suns play. Diaz couldn't reel that one and had to juggle it. You can see the frustration on his face there.
On that catch, that was Chris Diaz who almost had it. Would have been his 3rd catch, but unfortunately he couldn't get the ball the second time. He had it on his left hand and it just slipped out.
Diaz trying to redeem himself. He's done that before. Hernandez fires middle, has Flores juggling and caught it. Wow! Lions answer as Flores reels in a great catch there. And we're all tied up.
And that was just terrific coverage by the Bobcats. However, you commented that size does matter in this game, and it did. Luckily, Flores had the hands for it.
And that time, he can't reel that one in. We're all tied up at 13. This one, we might have a shootout on hand. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Back here on RealSportsLive.com. As the Bobcats back on the offensive end, working with 10 minutes to go in this first half, our final game of the night. As we'll bring you more coverage tomorrow and Wednesday here in Victor Park for this 7-on-7 league. Fires in the middle, tipped away by Jaden Torres. Brings up second down for Rio Hondo.
And right now, the Bobcats need to get this first down because if this can be a shootout, if this is the shootout, then you don't want to fall back. You do not want to be the one that's trailing.
And exactly, the Rio Hondo Bobcats were able to score first. A deep route here, almost picked off. And as I was saying, yeah, once you're in a shootout, if you don't score like it's an answer here, answer there, you don't score in the other team's scores, it puts you at the disadvantage and all the momentum shifts. The Feria here can do just that.
And the Lions were lucky there because Humberto Herrera actually had Humberto Barrera, correction, was wide open on the post route. The quarterback just didn't see it, and had he had looked to his left a little bit more, would have been touchdown right there.
Just got to lean a little bit more and give your receiver room to run and catch him in his stride. Hernandez and the Lions offense back to work. The short game working for them. Another catch for Diaz.
Short game's going to benefit them in not only getting the first downs fast, but it's also going to be chewing out the clock. It's second down right now, but let's say they go into a quick pass right now and get our first down. Then they have plenty of time to go into the end zone.
And that's exactly what they do there. Trevino on the catch. Another underneath play. Hernandez calling a play at the line. No huddle. Third and about 2. Hernandez looking. Deep play. The ball's coming right our way. And caught. Trevino reels that one in. Touchdown Lions.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable on that wheel route. It was a cross scissors, and they go all the way into the end zone. Aaron Trevino had beaten his man. He was only possibly a few inches of separation, but terrific throw by the quarterback to get into the end zone.
The wheel route worked to perfection. A risk-taking play there on third down pays off for the Lions. Going for one here. Dickerson reeling that one in, and they take the lead by 7. Dickerson reeling that one in.
And that was a little bit of deja vu because that felt like the wheel route again. However, going to the right side instead of the left. That was those passes, they take a while to develop, and it's risky because of the 4-second cutoff. But in this case, wow, it worked.
And now Rio Hondo having to answer now since they didn't score on their last drive. With La Feria up here by 7 with 7 minutes to go. Quick pass here.
Let's see if these quick passes can work for the Bobcats. It's working for the Lions. However, the Lions are working it to perfection because it looks as if they've been preparing for this for a while. They're used to throwing it to each other. We'll see if for the Bobcats this new change in style works for them because they have been trying to do more deep passes.
And a deep pass here to Arredondo, overthrown. Trevino tried to find Arredondo on that one, and the Lions doing really good on offense with these short passes and then mixing it up like we had on the wheel route on the last score. Bobcats just trying, they can't make a grab on the ball with a third down here. Having to get about, I want to say, 4 or 5 yards. Pass behind receiver falls incomplete, and that will be a turnover on down as the Lions offense could take a 2-possession lead here. 6 minutes left in the half on RealSportsLive.com.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here in Real Sports Live, pass down the middle, Dario Sanchez reeling that one in from Dorian Hernandez to get things going. The Lions could take a 14, as big of as a 14-point lead here if they go for one, maybe 15 if they go for 2. Referee pausing play here. Looks like he's going to send a player off, might be hurt. As CJ Ortiz makes his way onto the field for the first time tonight. Looks like Flores might have some blood from his nose, and he'll check out of the game. Lions now. First down. Fade route coming our way. Get to Trevino right in front of us. Incomplete. Diving attempt by Trevino, just like last time, but couldn't reel that one in.
This time the coverage was just perfect. There was no way that Trevino was going to get any separation. And Hernandez, I give him props. That was a beautiful pass. It was good thrown, exactly where his receiver should be. Just wasn't meant to be.
The MVP finesse style from Hernandez. Another catch made there. Going back to the short throwing game. Another short gain to go. It's a third down play. Hernandez rolling out to his left. And a catch there from Diaz. Gets him inside scoring territory. First down, 4 minutes to go.
And that should mark Chris Diaz's third catch of the game, and a very crucial one, as they're just a few yards shy of the end zone. We'll see if La Feria can get into the end zone and make this a double deficit, a double lead.
Referee calls this one dead. False start call. This will move them back 5 yards. They score here. It'll be a 14-point lead. Adding on the conversion. Hernandez looking middle. And the catch there made by C.J. Ortiz, who just checked into the game, gets a touchdown out of this one.
And good pass down the middle on the dig route. It benefits. It works if you know if you're the quarterback and you know where you're going. If you're able to see your receiver as he makes his break perfect, then you have the touchdown.
Quick play inside. Trevino tried to dive after some contact, but no doing, says the Rio Hondo defense. Gets a 13-point lead for the Lions. Rio Hondo working with about 2:50 to go. We'll keep it here. They have plenty of time for maybe at least one score. The Lions might actually get another possession if Rio Hondo scores really quickly. They'll take their time getting to the line as the referees get back as well. 2:30 now in this first half. Don't forget to share the link. Follow us on our YouTube and watch on our Roku channel as well. Ortega on a first down play. Caught there. Space to run. Humberto Barrera making some plays and getting some extra yards after that one. They'll hurry up to the line. Ortega splitting the huddle immediately. 3 wide out to his left. Man wide open in the middle. Ethan Reyna just shy of the first down. And 3 whistles sound, more than that, and that's going to be halftime. Rio Hondo can't get a score out of this. La Feria leads this one at the half, 26-13 on RioSportsLive.com. It's halftime here. We'll take a quick break on RioSportsLive.com.
The assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You roll my whip, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I did love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Hello, I want to get a loan to start a new business.
No problem, sir. Do you have any established credit already?
See, I have a Visa credit card, but it's overdrafted. But I promised La Virgencita that I was going to pay it back, I swear.
This man doesn't have good credit, but if he called Pronto Credit, they would gladly help him repair his credit score.
Let me call you back. Who can help me?
Pronto.
But pronto means quick in Spanish. How fast are they to repair my credit?
Pronto Credit works with all major credit bureaus and creditors to challenge the negative reported items that would affect your credit score. We'll ensure your credit history is up to date and accurate.
What'd you say?
Just call 956-312-0645.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com for the second half, La Feria and Rio Hondo. The Lions up 26-13. Billy Watson and Sam.
My name is not Sam.
It's not Sam. I forgot your name for a second.
It's all good, Billy.
And
if you want me to take over for this one? Hey, I'm Billy Watson. This is Alex Espinosa with me on the sideline.
Yes. Alex Espinosa joining us for his first time today with Real Sports Live. Glad to have him on board here. Beautiful night for some football. That one overthrown to get this one started as they'll get the ball from the other side. The Lions just playing small ball and then taking advantage of the deep ball when it's open. And now they'll have to play some defense. Bobcats, however, they're down by 2 scores, so they need something here to start off this half right.
And that's that is exactly why they were trying to go deep in the middle and try to score fast. The score into the end zone on that streak rod could have been a big momentum shift for the Bobcats.
And they'll go short here to Jonah Ortega. Believe that's Jonah Ortega. I think there's 2 number 8s out there. We'll probably have to get another roster next time we're out here. The second down coming up, or third down rather. They need to get about 5-6 yards. Looking, caught for a moment, but Reyna couldn't reel that one in.
And it looked like the ball might have been not well thrown, and would have been enough for the first down, but ball did not have full possession of the ball as he was running. And it's tricky when you're a wide receiver and you catch the ball and you look away for a second before you even have the full possession, and then you lose focus of what you were doing originally, which was catching the ball.
Yeah, the first thing receivers are taught is catch the ball and then make your move. Many of the reasons why receivers drop balls is because they try to make a move before they have the ball in their hands. Hernandez tried to go deep, now thrown underneath. And a great haul in there from Diaz. Diaz doing a lot of the heavy lifting so far in this one. So is Caleb Flores with a couple scores. Diaz as well. This will be a second and short play on second down for Hernandez. Looking, now hits the flats to Diaz again. Might have even gotten in front of the other cone for first and goal, and they'll mark him short of that, but it'll still be a first and fresh set of downs for the Lions.
That was 3 pass completions, and it looks like they are enough for a first down, and we'll see just how much this halftime has affected the Lions. It looks like it hasn't affected them at all.
Indeed, they're keeping the gears going, and a slant pass in the middle to Diaz, just shy of the end zone. Be another first down.
Shy, but just enough, because it looked like the Lions were looking left and trying to form a cross route, and the defense forgot that there was a slant down the middle. That's why he was so wide open.
And Diaz gets in the end zone. 3 straight catches for him, and the lead continues to grow for the Lions. 32-13 now.
And now this is where the Bobcats offense needs to figure out their game plan. It's either you do a mix of good pass completions or you go full run.
And Diaz again wide open on the extra point. He was wide open for days. Hernandez calling out to him before he even finished his route. That'll make it 33-13, a 20-point lead for the Lions. And the Bobcats have a hole to dig themselves out of. We'll be back after this.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Bobcats back on the offensive attack. Looking middle, and a catch is made there. Lowers his shoulder.
That was a beautiful arc pass down the middle. I haven't seen anything like that, at least in flag football. And throwing it over the head of the linebacker, and in between the linebacker and the safety was an open receiver. Those are the hardest passes to throw.
Trevino on a new set of downs. The Lions will let the Bobcats in for Ortega to get some more points on the board for the Bobcats.
And that was Ortega with his third catch of the game. That third catch being the touchdown. And prior to that, was the first down catch, which I referenced was the arc pass that was beautifully well thrown.
So the Bobcats going for one here, 14 minutes remaining. Stops. Was going towards Pereira, but it was deflected away. It might have been his own receiver that touched it.
I believe that was the linebacker from the inside. That should have been Julio Moreno for the Lions, who had tipped it. If you looked at it closely, Barrera did have the ball in his hands, not all the way in. He was doing the triangle formation to catch it, and the ball touched it inside the triangle, but it looked like Moreno had just enough to, boom, bat it away.
So now the Lions, two possession lead. Hernandez, a high arcing pass here. Another dive from Trevino, but incomplete. Going for it all on first down. Looking for a flag, but no doing. Trevino just, I guess he doesn't mind getting dirty. He's just hitting the ground a lot. Incomplete pass, though. Second down, Lions.
And well, to quote the great Jason Witten, if you want to be good, the secret is in the dirt. And in this case, Aaron Trevino learned that.
Might have learned that at a camp. Aaron Trevino doing some really good stuff for the Lions. Here's a pass across the field, and Trevino comes up with the grab.
That should be 3 catches for Aaron Trevino now, and he's already got 1 terrific touchdown on that wheel route. And on the play before, they wanted to go that way again. This time, though, it was a flat that they pump faked, and Trevino going on the streak. It would have been good had the ball thrown a little bit more to Trevino's left side.
So Hernandez looking here. Smash route to Diaz. 2 feet touch and the catch made. Diaz moving the Lions closer to the end zone with that catch.
That was a great smash route for Diaz, and that marks catch number 6 for him in this game. Now that we take a look at this, it looks like the biggest flaw for the Bobcats defense is man coverage. The Lions are just too fast for the Bobcats to stop them. That's what's been going on now that we think about it.
Speed kills, a popular quote at the Lions clubhouse. Pass here intended for CJ Ortiz, falls incomplete. Second down coming up for the Lions.
And Lions are still going with that quick passing game. I would not take that incomplete pass very hardly. It's going to be common. They're not going to be perfect. I still say that the Lions have a good chance in their passing game.
Pass here in the hands of Diaz. Just couldn't reel it in.
Close one right there, too. That was a good pass by Hernandez as he threw it right at the chest. It just slipped. The ball had hit the arms of Diaz, and it was just too much power, deflected away from his hands.
And I believe it's 4th down, so the Lions have a good chunk of yardage to get into the end zone. About 10 yards to go, and it is 11 yards. The ball just past the 10-yard line. Frankie Martinez, the snapper. Hernandez, 3 to his left. Looking middle, Diaz. Short, this will be 4th down. That last one was 3rd down, so this will be 4th down. Went short game again to get closer.
And the short game has been working so far. That was another slant route, and the slant route, remember, was what gave him the touchdown before halftime.
So on 4th down, Hernandez pumps in the hands of Sanchez. He knew he had that one. Falls incomplete, and the Bobcats put up a goal line stand and take over on offense. So the Bobcats taking over. Real Sports Live, we'll be right back.
Place where you get Ashley Furniture for less. Your family deserves the best, and you get the guaranteed lowest price at Furniture Place. We have the latest styles and colors to choose from. There's so much to see. Beautiful and stylish, you'll find it all right here at Furniture Place in Brownsville. It's time to get happy. Why not treat yourself to a lighted vanity table? Look and feel beautiful every day. The dining room set you've been looking for is right here too. We have modern or traditional styles all in one place. Great, right? Cash or credit, it's yours now. Furniture Place in Brownsville on Ruben Torres behind Starbucks.
Back here, the Lions, E.J. Cerna going up and grabbing that one. Getting an interception and the takeaway.
That was the first turnover of the game for either team, and right now I would be very worried for the Bobcats with under 10 minutes left in this game. And now you have your enemy with the ball back and with a terrific offense. Let's see if the defense for the Bobcats has enough energy to do another stand, but this time not from the goal line, but from the line of scrimmage.
Indeed, to get their defense off the field and their offense back on. The Lions trying to play conservatively, I suppose. A quick outplay toward the flats. That's Diaz again. Diaz, a very popular receiver in this game, reeling in 7th catch of the night.
That was 7 catches for Diaz, and that would be, yes, both conservative and very, I would say, very active because it led to a first down. Yes.
And a short play there brings up 2nd down after the first down play. Hernandez lines up the Lions. I believe they're not slowing down. They're taking their foot off the gas yet. Setting up off another play quickly. Now taking some time, waiting for the receivers to get set. A little bit of contact on the right side. Throws across his body to Trevino. Has some space to run. Still running. Just shy of the first down cone. But Trevino showing off some speed there.
Good acceleration, and that was what a slant route should be successful for. You catch it in the traffic, and you have that one receiver that gets in the way of the defenders, doesn't block, but he's like a wall that you just have to go around and that allows Trevino to get extra yardage.
Another slant there, some contact. And that'll be another stop for the Bobcats. Fans arguing that was a tackling play, but the Bobcats will take over.
that was not a tackling play from what I can see. The way it was that the pass was caught by Aaron Trevino. However, he lost grip on it and it slipped out of his hands. And as the ball was being intercepted, he was hit. As the ball was being intercepted, the defender for the Bobcats got hit by his own player trying to stop before he could run. And if it was a foul, it would be a foul against the defense on their own defense.
So the Bobcats back on offense. Short play there, 7 minutes to go. Trailing by, if my math is right, 14, two-score game.
And with all the time they have left, they have plenty of time to score. The question is, if they score, can they get the point after tries? Because that's going to be the big game changer at this point.
And a defensive stop would be critical in perhaps a quick matter of fact. They should get a stop quickly and allow their offense to get back on the field. Another short play there brings up third down and short for the Bobcats. Big third down coming up.
Bobcats need to start looking down the middle because they are having a couple of open receivers wide open down the middle on slants and on smash routes.
Goes outside, has a man, room to run. Vento able to get the stop there, but not before Humberto Barrera picks up a first down for the Bobcats.
Humberto Barrera with that marks his fourth catch of the game, and he's already got one touchdown for the Bobcats. Let's see if he can do more to carry this team and take them into the end zone.
New set of downs. Trevino jogging out to his left. Now looks right, pump fakes, and the play will be blown dead. A good stop here and good coverage on the Lions.
And a good idea to stop because he had a safety that was reading him like a book, and had he thrown into his right side, which is what he wanted, could have led to a pick six. And on that was actually Elvin Avilas, correction, who was ball hawking the quarterback. Would have been an interception had they thrown the ball.
And it's very ideal that the quarterback just holds it in their hands instead of getting rid of it, because they will allow the play to continue if it is intercepted. That one's blown dead. Bobcats couldn't handle that one. That's a loss of downs. Brings up, I believe, yes it is, third down. So here we go. Trevino.
And this is a crucial third down because they're not at the goal line.
They need to get about 2 yards, looking end zone, wide open, tipped in the air, was in the hands. And even another defender on the defensive end had a chance at it, but that one goes incomplete. Bobcat player is walking off, and the Lion offense, back to work they go. They have a 14-point lead, under 5 minutes to go in this one.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Dorian Hernandez and the Lions trying to finish this one off. Under 4 minutes to go. Pass toward the sideline. Dickerson couldn't catch that one, but a fan able to catch that one. Still incomplete.
I tell you what, that fan's probably happy. He'll probably tell the refs to make it a first down if they wanted to.
Especially if it's a real Hondo fan. Or maybe he'll call it, hey, we got the interception. I caught that one.
Yeah. Too bad this isn't an NFL where you could keep the ball. Unfortunately, he had to return it.
Yeah, no signing autographs, especially at this level yet. So
Nope.
Hernandez, third down. Pass complete to Diaz. Got it cross. Be a first down. Yes, it will be a first down. 3 minutes to go. Lions can probably finish this one off. If they choose not to score, they got 2 more areas to score. I would call them areas.
It's a two-score deficit for the Bobcats, and so if you're the Lions right now, I wouldn't mind trying to go a little bit extra, learn some new plays, try some things you haven't done yet. You have plenty of time, and well, actually, you don't have plenty of time, and you're up by a lot, so it'd be perfect.
Hernandez, a short throw to Trevino, smiling after that one. Try to get upfield. So, second down. You have 6 downs to go. Not including if you get a penalty. You have 6 downs because you have 4 downs to go if you get into the next set of cones, which will be a scoring area. And then you have a second down and third down play coming here. So 6 plays to come up with something with 2 minutes to go. 14-point lead. Looks like they're in the playbook there. Taking their time. Game clock at 2 minutes now. Play clock should be winding down. Now they're at the line. Trips left. Hernandez. Wheel route. Hernandez. Trevino at the pylon. Just short, but a diving catch there by Trevino.
Wow. And that's the man coverage that I was referring to. You could see that the defense for the Bobcats was very confused as they had 2 receivers going deep. They weren't sure which one of them was going to have the smash route, and unfortunately for them, they found out too late, and Trevino gets a big first down, having to slide and get the ball from the ground and get the ball only a yard short of the end zone.
Call Trevino Mr. Highlight. He's going to be on our highlights later tonight. Plenty as the Lions rolling out. Inside of Trevino. Contact again. Falls incomplete. A little bit of a shoulder there. Lions smiling after that one. About a minute to go. Brings up second down. Trevino just becoming a big target for Hernandez tonight.
Something I really appreciate about Dorian Hernandez is his ability to just look and trick the defenders. He's looking on his right side, and then he eventually fakes to go down the middle.
And the ball comes this way. Diaz had that one in his hands. Bringing up a third down. Under 30 seconds on our clock.
And let's see if Dorian Hernandez can take the stop here. Let's see if Dorian Hernandez can score before we end the game. It would be really big for the Lions to win, to score more.
A pass here to the big man, Caleb Flores. Cherry on top for this one. Touchdown, Lions.
Man, it's been a while since we heard Caleb Flores' name. He has been quiet since he had the touchdown catch in the first half. But it's good to hear him again at the end.
So he'll be a big contributor and factor this coming fall. The height will surely be there. All these players, look forward to seeing them on Friday night, especially Dorian Hernandez, the MVP of this last year. Looking back at the end zone, Trevino can't reel that one in. It was in his hands. Knew he had to catch that one, just couldn't reel that one in. Referees blow the whistle as our clock expires. That one will do it for this one. Lions come out with a 20-point victory, winning 39-19. Very explosive day for the Lions.
And the Lions looked like they had a great day. It wasn't perfect for them. They probably wish they could have had that 1 point after try at the end of the game, but we can't have everything, folks. And I tell you what, I see the Lions' small smiles on their faces for a terrific game offensively and defensively. We talked about the offense a lot, but the defense deserves a lot of credit for being able to shut down the Rio Hondo offense in the second half.
Well, both of these teams, as we mentioned, going to the state 7-on-7 tournament. They'll get a few more reps in this week and next week before that happens, which will be next weekend in College Station. We get some more games going on. The highlights will be up later tonight on RealSportsLive.com and all of our social medias. Hope you can join then. Until next time, for Bert Ruiz and Mr. Espinosa on my left side, this is Billy Watson saying so long for RealSportsLive.com.